Hey, welcome to another action-packed edition of Clever Name Garage. I've been summoned out here to an undisclosed location because CJ says he's got the deal of a century here, and I really don't understand exactly what's going on. I know that here's what I do know. Apparently this guy's been in business, in the auto business, for years and years and years. This property is either getting developed or something's happening to it, so he wants stuff gone, and I think we're going to help him make all this stuff gone. But as you can see, a lot of it is not in amazing shape. But we're gonna have to see. I didn't know those hoods were fiberglass. We're gonna have to see what's going on here. We'll get the word from CJ and find out what's up. Boy, this was a cool car at one point. Suicide doors. I did not bring my big heavy boots because I didn't realize I was going to be tromping around in the mud. But apparently, I guess these trailers might be full of parts or something. Let's get some more info from CJ. All right, so the adventure begins here. Oh my God. So this apparently, it's a kit, you think? I mean,
it's a kit car, whatever your Thunderbird.
Somebody
why somebody built a kit. Well, I shouldn't say that.
So it's a kit. They went to the expense of putting like Dayton's on it, and then.
Can you imagine how much work that is? The whole drive line's in it.
But if the fiberglass is good, somebody could use that thing for like a hot rod. Put it on some other chassis or something, and
let's get some kind of like Pinto title or something. Look, there's the roof.
Roof, hood.
That's how much work it would be though. I mean, it's fiberglass.
Crazy. All right, Chris, CJ, why don't you explain why we're even here and what's going on? I see.
Well, because there's 3 66 Chargers sitting out here.
They're hard to see. That other one is really hard to see with all the stuff in the way.
There with the tree growing through it that you can get all around. Still got the motor, the whole drive line's in it. I don't know how much drive lines you need. This thing still got the center consoles in here. The seats are in it. The whole dash is in it. Door panels. There's an alternator. There's some raccoon feces in there.
Well, I bet you there's a lot of raccoon feces around here.
You know what I didn't do? I didn't open this hood the other day to see. There's a corner, motor light, front bumper. I don't know if I should do this, but the radiator's still in it. Would it be a trip if there was oh yeah, a big block Chrysler on here.
Really?
Oh, this is a big block Chrysler. Dude. It's a big block Chrysler. Complete. You got the fan on it. Alternators here and there.
Hmm? Yeah, up front, on an angle up front. Yeah, well, I mean, it could be a 400, I guess, too, but this one doesn't have anything in it.
That looks like it's a 727 behind it.
Well,
It's got the corporate blue.
okay, so it's, and it doesn't have the, does it have an air cleaner on it? I was gonna say some of them had that lean burn, but that was probably much later than 66. Well, we know how hard it is to find big block Mopar stuff.
The shame of it is this whole engine compartment is actually in pretty good shape.
Hmm.
The hood's actually not too bad either. How about that? Still got the trams in it. Look at all the trim.
Yeah, there's a lot of window trim there.
I mean, there's all kinds of trim. I don't see any rear window trim.
But this one has quite a bit of trim left on it too.
Just the rear glass. You see how the rear glass is on these things? It's curved. How's that windshield?
Looks, I don't see any cracks or anything in it.
Is there a rear glass on this? I suppose those are laying all over the place. Look at that, man. That's some crazy stuff. I mean, they're all the same, right? I don't think they made anything but a fastback.
You know, I don't know about these earlier ones like this.
How about that?
I mean, talk to me about 69.
Looks at that rear glass.
So again, it's just crazy. This place is just littered.
How about that?
All right, so what's the whole story then? Obviously, you've got the dozer out here.
Story is, I wonder what that thing is over there. See that? Looks like there's some kind of convertible buried over there.
Yeah, way out over.
There's the other one sitting right there.
Gosh, the camera doesn't even pick it up.
I didn't know there was three of them the other day.
Yeah, all the camera sees is trees. You can't look through those.
He said that one of them was a running car when he parked it out here. He pulled it out in the field and parked it. I wonder what kind of rear ends they have now. You're probably better off going that way, Tom.
Think so? So the story is, though, he wants out, and this all has to get cleared out, correct?
It does.
And those trailers are all full of stuff, so we got to do some exploring there. I'm going to try to make my way over to this other car, assuming that I don't get stuck knee-deep in mud. Oh my God, it's crazy. And there's just parts scattered as far as you can see, look at all these trailers back here. They've all got stuff. El Camino. You know, El Camino translates to the Camino. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy how some of these parts are not horrible. This thing's got virtually nothing in it. I mean, it's got door panels. I guess maybe those could be saved, maybe the door trim. But in general, this thing, again. Yeah, I think so. On the
this one here
there's some door panels in it, some side glass, some side trim, window trim and stuff, but
there's a rear glass in it.
yeah,
All the rear glass is all gone.
Yeah, so it looks somebody drilled all those holes to take that one dent out of it and then gave up. But this is what we've talked about a million times, is, you know, this is like the graveyard cars, guys. These are cars, you know, back then it wasn't worth touching them. They weren't worth that much. They were too far gone. But God, there are probably people who were looking for a car in this shape to start a build. If this were a more desirable year.
66. You don't see any of them on the road.
No. But you know, now that the price on these cars is crazy.
Like these things?
Anything, any of these classic cars, prices are nuts.
Dude, I don't think I've ever actually, I've maybe only seen one my entire life. This still has the transmission. The front part of the center console still
The polyglass spare tire with its polyglass exposed.
Yeah, there's just got to be. You got old trailer there, look at that. That's some crazy old tow truck back there.
But I'm assuming that every single one of these.
What kind of AMC? I don't know if it's a Pacer or what it is.
Every single one of these, though, I'm assuming is trailers is crammed with stuff. I mean, that's an old trailer there to begin with. I mean, goddamn.
Said they used to have this as a shooting range back in the day. That's why they built this back here. They built that big mound right there. That's so crazy.
Oh yeah, there's an old.
I don't know if that's a Pacer or not. I couldn't really tell. I didn't really feel like going in here.
Kind of looks gremlin-y from the front with the square headlights, but.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh my God, how are you gonna get through here?
Through this top? Just like this. This is a gravel road, man. Believe it or not.
Well, maybe there's some gravel over here that I can find. Okay, so the one undisclosed location that we go to is overgrown. This is beyond overgrown. I mean, at least... Oh, is it the Spirit or is it the four-wheel drive Eagle? Or the all-wheel drive, I guess I should say. I mean, look at this, all this. And they just kept dumping trim parts and everything, because apparently... Oh, I see Concord. But apparently a lot of this plastic is not easy to recycle or profitable to recycle. So they just piled it up here, and I don't know, hoping that one day maybe it would be, or this looks like it's all loaded with lumber. Of course,
Old wood in here.
with the price of what lumber is now, maybe this trailer is the most valuable one on the property. I can see it through the hole here, but it's hard to tell what it is. Like decking?
It's like, some of it's like this wide.
1.5 feet by 1. That's crazy. You can't even see that. And that is a trailer from Norwalk. Or Norway. No, Norwalk. Oh my gosh. And if you're in the market for bumper covers to recycle, here's your place. I am interested in this tow truck, but it is down in this little valley, and you can see how much water. You can see how much water that is.
Go back in there, but that's definitely a soup hole.
Yeah. Means they have to dry out before we can get over there. I'm gonna see if I can't get towards maybe the backs of those other trailers. What's weird is they're all facing the wrong way, but I guess to back them in, they're the right way. But
they're all gonna be facing out. They're all going over there.
Yeah, so I guess that's the initial part of the deal. Is this property has to be cleared so that they can go to a neighboring property, and then, well, that's a cap, right? That's not a Bronco. No, it's a cap. Okay. Looks like a hard top. Holy Christ. Okay, more wacky stuff. See that piece right there? That looks like it's one of those custom for a van or something. It's got the custom flares along with the running board. You know, it's stuff that they made custom, and you can't find it anywhere. What else is up in here? Rusty. But God, we're gonna get in every single one of these. What is this GM part tag? For an inner fender, it looks like. Twisted up cross members. Looks like oh God, who knows? Okay, so I kind of expected these trailers would be cram-packed with stuff, but I don't really see that much in these first few. Those look like some, I don't know, Mustang door panels. God, it's hard to say. I mean, it's weird because there's, you know, there's this newer crap like these shoved in here, and then there's old stuff too. And so it looks like maybe a carpet set that was new in the box at one point. What is this, a van? Looks like a van door. Jeez. I mean, again, there are still a lot of trailers, but I don't really think there's going to be gems in here. You look at these saplings and everything over here. I mean, when's the last time somebody was in this trailer? I think the problem is also everyone's under the assumption that once you air up these tires, these things are actually going to be able to be moved whole, and I don't know. I think they're going to fall apart as you, especially the older ones, as you start trying to move them. And then the other question is, with all the crap that's in them, is it even worth moving? All right, that one's gonna have to be cut off. Looks like it's still locked up. All right, looks like there's one that's the door, where the door is actually open. Ow. Lots of thorn bushes. That's nice. Oh, and yeah, I wore slip-on shoes today, so I keep losing them every time I walk through this mud. So that's great. Oh shit, that isn't supporting. Okay, I don't see anything of any value in there. I see old tires and wheels in this one. I thought these were rocks down here. I could step on them. They're just pieces of insulation board or something. Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of shelving and stuff in here. Nothing of any value yet. And look at those. I mean, they're damn near sunk up to the axles. How in the world are you going to move these things? Well, I don't know if we're going to accomplish anything else here today. I mean, look at how thick everything is. You can't even see half these trailers. And yeah, we might be able to cobble some parts off those 66 Chargers, and I'm sure somebody out there might be looking for those parts, and if you are, hit us up. And I think that somebody is going to want that body kit for the kit car Thunderbird. And again, if you know anybody or anything like that, hit us up. If you know anybody that is just looking for all these stupid pieces parts, looks like we got a shitload of them. I got trailers over here. God. And I don't know where he's gonna go with this dozer, but as thick and heavy as this mud is and everything, he may not be moving that far. Well, I did find some old, I don't even know if you can see it, worn Locomatics. Looks like it goes to a Dana 30. Yeah, Dana 30 maybe something, but The Locomatics were the first like automatic hub. You just put it in four-wheel drive, and then a cam action spun a bunch of basically roller bearings against this outer hub here, and you didn't get the same kind of four-wheel drive you get when you lock that hub. But you know, if you were stuck, you could just throw it in four-wheel drive, and it pretty much got you out. I think I might grab those. I don't know if I have an application for them necessarily, but I had them on my old 73 Scout, and they were great. So this isn't actually just fun and games. There's actually a job here. We have to push all these bumper covers and all this metal and everything over to a neighboring property here. So I'm in a skidder, Chris is in a dozer, and we're dragging, moving all this shit out of the way, and actually running a skidder with one hand is not all that easy. But get it figured out here. But there's so much this crap laying all over the place here. We've got, look at, I don't know what that exhaust system goes to, but I'm sure it's probably really expensive. CJ's over here pushing this mountain. I gotta admit, it's kind of fun, but I don't know how long this job's gonna take, and I work during the week, so we'll see.